Myself, Dr. Avinash Trivedi, Professor in Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Greater Noida. Today we will discuss about sandbox model of Java. These are some topics which we will cover today. Java Sandbox. What is sandbox and why it is required? See, whenever we talk about Java, then this is the most safest language in current scenario. And as we know, there is no pointer, then we cannot cross JVM boundary. So there is some kind of restriction, some kind of boundaries, or in simple word, we say there is some box in which we work and we do not cross that boundary. So the idea behind this model is that when you allow a program to host it on your computer, you want to provide an environment where the program can play, that is run, but you want to confine the program play area within certain boundaries. See, as we take example of a child, we give place to child to play, and we immediately object when the child tries to cross the boundary. Similarly, when we run any program, when we run any application, we restrict that application and program to cross that boundary, and no program can cross the boundary, and the boundary which we confine using the utility, we say that as a sandbox. Java security model focused on protecting end user from hostile programs downloaded from untrusted sources across a network. See, we can run programs which are imported from other location. And once we are importing that program to our system or customer system, then that program can damage the internals of user. That program can access file system, that program can access different files and so many other things. Similarly, that program can access memory locations. So to restrict that, a concept of sandbox comes in the picture. To accomplish this goal, Java provides a customized sandbox in which Java program runs. Means Java program cannot cross the boundary. A Java program can do anything within the boundaries of its sandbox, but it can take any action outside those boundaries. It means Java is a very robust language, no doubt about it. We can develop any kind of program. But as there is no pointer and every program runs in JVM only, so it is not harmful for system to run Java program because its boundary is fixed and area is confined. So reading of local disk, reading of different files beyond the scope, etc. are not possible. Marking a network connection to any host accepts the host from which the applet came. It means, as we take example of a program like applet, applet runs at client machine from the server. So when any client requests for any applet, it comes to client machine and there applet get executed. So at that time, that applet will not be able to damage the user system. This is only possible when we run that applet in sandbox. So we can see this picture. data can come from any location, and to run that program we require some memory. So sandbox allows only a restricted area for execution, and that will not be able to access any other file because there is some restriction with the help of sandbox model. So internally it has accesses to its local memory, computer's RAM, that is we run any applet or any Java program in RAM, but its boundaries are always fixed. Externally it has access to its file system and to other machines on the local network. For running applets, it also has access to web server which may be on its local net or maybe on the internet. See, applets are basically stored in web server. So whenever user tries to access that applet comes to client machine and get executed. It can interact with external world, but actual execution takes place when user accesses to its system. So data flows through the entire model from the user machine through the network and possible to disk. Each of these resources needs to be protected, and those protections from the basis of Java security model. So our local disk or files or some restricted memory locations are not accessible to the downloaded applet. So our system becomes safe. So suppose you have fixed some area for execution or performing some task, then all the programs are bound to run in those area only. This is known as sandbox model. Different sized sandboxes in which a Java program might run. So it depends upon what is the size of your program and what functionalities it will use or perform while executing. If for separate programs we are giving different areas, then our sandboxes will be different. An open sandbox in which the program has access to whatever resources the host machine normally has access to. So it is up to us what liberty or area we are providing to that program. A sandbox typically provides a tightly controlled set of resources for a guest programs to run in, such as limited space on disk and memory. In a Java programming language, the sandbox is the program area, and it has set of rules that programmers need to be follow when creating Java code. And in Java application as well as in applet application, in both it is dependent upon programmer what functionality he is providing to user as well as to program. Whether any program can cross the boundary or not, it is basically depends upon the means power of programming ability. But it is damn sure that any Java program cannot cross the JVM boundary. So sandbox can be conceived as a small area within your computer where an applet's code can play freely, but it is not allowed to play anywhere else. So whenever we talk about sandbox, primarily we talk about applet execution. So in simple Java program, we run in JVM, but problem generally comes when we try to access applet program which are stored in server. If we try to access outside word code, then may be possibility of any kind of damage. So there is always a restricted area in which your applets get executed. So whenever we say Java is a very safe language or secure language, then always there is role of Java virtual machine. Java virtual machine always gives an environment to execute any program. And if that is giving you an environment, then it gives you restricted area also. So any program or application will not be able to cross the boundary. So any program will not be able to access any other memory location. So problem of damaging of system or file system or local disk will not take place. So using sandbox model and JVM architecture, we can save our program and we can save our system also. So if we develop any application using Java, then possibility of security is very high and robust. A class means the bytecode verifiers are always there. So what happens when we run any program, then in Java we require class file. So class file is your platform independent file or platform independent code, and to execute that code in Java, your class loader loads it, and after verification, means your JVM verifies each and every code of bytecode, and once there is no mischievous code or the code which can damage any system, then JVM allocates certain space in which your program run, and allocating of that space is known as sandboxing. So uses of this sandboxing is frequently used to test unverified programs that may contain a virus or other malicious code without allowing the software to harm the host device. So when we try to access any outside program, then what Java does or JVM does, it allocates some sandbox and in which that program will execute. And the bytecode verifiers, implementation, how it takes place. Online judge systems to test programming contest, new generation paste bins allowing user to execute pasted code snippets on the paste bin servers, and there are different techniques also arising day by day to give more securities to the system. As possibility of damaging is increasing, similarly possibility of safety is also increasing. So secure computer mode CCOMP is a sandbox built in the Linux. So for Windows there is another sandbox, for Linux there are another sandbox. So when we talk about sandbox and applet, then applet get downloaded and system allocates sandbox for this, and that sandbox fixes some area and application uses that. So thank you very much. In this lecture, we discussed about restrictions of any outside program while running at this system. And once there is restricted area to execute at client machine, then external program will not be able to damage. Allocation of fixed space or fixed boundary to a program is known as sandboxing. Thanks a lot.